talking about some of the heavy hitters, you got Showtime, who had their second of a back-to-back and ended up beating TuneSquad, that is, 44-20. Credit Showtime, they went 2-0. They scored 87 points in 2 games. Their offense is clicking. They're doing everything they need to do. They're beating who they need to beat, but that's what Showtime does. Every once in a while, they will play out of their ass and beat a team that they shouldn't be beating. But great.
Showtime is should be the top 3 team.
Yep.
RBK Raptors and themselves. It should be. We'll see where they stand with Wild Boys, but they should be. The issue with them is that they historically, when it comes to playoff time, it comes a little bit undone. But we'll see. I mean, they should.
Well, I went over it briefly, but yeah, they won 44-20.
Yeah, but in that game, for example, like going back to your point, like they dropped. Like, so it's not even that they literally.
Steps as part of defense.
I mean, there was some wide open. By my count, we had five wide open drops.
Yeah.
And 4 of them would have been touchdowns, and they were on 4th down. Like
I'm talking about
TuneSquad, where it's 4th down.
Who was dropping these passes?
4th down.
Anybody. Throw a dart to the rock.
The only guy the guy with the best hands, the only guy that has like hands on that team is Nevin. Everyone else has 50-50 hands. Nevin is the only guy that like if he's
playing on one leg.
Yeah, he's playing on one leg. If I need a catch and it has to be one guy need this catch, I'd probably throw it to Nevin. But like Noah said, the issue is he's also,
no separation.
He can still do, but he's playing on one leg. That's the issue. But on the other hand, like it was a 4th down play. Yeah, it was a little bit underthrown, but it hit him. Hit Joseph right in the chest. That's a drop. You had another seam that Nook had him right. Just a drop. Joseph had another one in the end zone. Okay, that was wide open, no one around him. That's a drop.
I believe Nuke would have you call him the Filipino God from here on out.
It just they stopped it.
Ruthless right now.
They stopped themselves. I mean, that's the truth. Don't lie. We watched the game. That's not us being rude. We're not criticizing them. We're just simply going by what's on the game. And Showtime did enough to win it. They did enough. They did enough to sort of get in the way for TuneSquad to make mistakes. Steven actually, I think, played a really good game. His receivers just betrayed him. Yeah, his receivers betrayed him, and those are the kind of games. That's a game that TuneSquad will probably look back on and say, like, hey, we probably should have got that one, but they didn't. Showtime ended up getting the victory. By the way, Showtime has another guy. It was Marshawn. Marshawn is Marshawn. Marshawn's a really good player, and like 8 tubs, like he just tore them up.
Ethan?
Yes.
6 for 157 with 3 touchdowns.
Tore him up. Every time Kaker needed a catch, especially because Marshawn went off against Saw, but then in the second game, for whatever reason, I don't even know how. It's crazy. You only caught 2 passes in the second game. Again, maybe because the coverage was there.
Clearly, their offense didn't really struggle.
Yeah.
23 of 28 for 343 yards, 6 touchdowns, no interceptions. Kaker's stat line against TuneSquad. Those are great numbers. Any quarterback would love to have those, and the victory that will definitely follow that.